Hey, what's up, people? How you guys doing, man? Hopefully, y'all are doing good. I'm here to talk about the big iCarly series finale, which I saw last night. Goodbye. Um, I'm just gonna talk about a little flashback of remember me watching the show. This was like way back when I was like in high school. I do remember seeing I Dream of Dance. I think I did see a clip of I Want More Viewers, not until last year, or the full episode of the pilot, and I do remember seeing that. That was a fanatic, man. I remember watching that last year back at OGB. I'll be at a friend's house last year before they moved out and that household disbanded. But the fortunate thing behind it is the show did have to end at one point, which it did end it successfully. I thought it would go record breaking, but I did have a feeling that the series finale was going to come when I noticed how successful the show was. And apparently the show was a huge success. So give huge credit. I can't wait to see what they're going to do next after the show ends. Well, which the show did end. I can't wait to see what they're going to do next, period. And what their next adventure would be, which is basically, I don't know how this would boost their career. I know Miranda Cosgrove studied at USC. It's funny, my friend Chris Benson actually met Miranda Cosgrove. She winked at him. It was odd, but hey, it was cool at the same time. I thought it was really cool. And we can see what's next for Jeanette McCurdy. She does look really pretty, though. I mean, they both look pretty, Cosgrove and McCurdy, because now, yeah, it's funny they say they're of age. It's like, I can actually imagine that, though. It's just kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, the show was a success. The episodes were funny. Even seeing their personal lives, the characters' personal lives behind the webcast, which was really funny, especially Spencer Shea. I mean, I remember looking back at Jerry Trader when he played Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh. The Crazy Steve guy was just so hilarious. I mean, I can just look back and he was hilarious. He's like, look! Somebody's coming watching that movie with me! I wasted 2 hours screaming over the phone! Oh my gosh, that was so hilarious. Oh my gosh, that movie was funny though. But yeah, what else I was gonna say was, oh my gosh, that was just so hilarious. Now, outside of that, we also had Nathan Kress. I remember Nathan Kress. He did an episode on True Jackson VP, just like Jeanette McCurdy, but yeah, that did came by at one point, but yeah, that was funny. But I can't wait to see what he's gonna do next. Almost like Noah Monk. What new character Noah Monk's gonna play? Because Gibby is like his mostly known role ever since he came into the scene of iCarly and the new recruit, and he made some appearances though, so that was so funny. And oh my gosh, man, I remember watching like almost every season when I was in high school, especially I Date a Bad Boy and I Twins or I Cancel iCarly, which episode I didn't really like very well, but it was okay. The end of the middle was really good. But outside of that, I remember I Don't Want to Fight. I think that was it with Sam, with Carl. I think it was Carly made Sam a t-shirt and she sold it to get tickets, which that was the funniest riff. So that was pretty cool though, but so yeah, those are a few episodes I remembered, but it's hard to tell which one was my favorite episode though. I have to really think that, really ponder that, cause oh my gosh, man, there's so many good episodes. Some I thought was okay, but most I did like. And oh my gosh, man, that was hilarious. Well, it was hilarious, but Sam was the funniest character throughout the show. She had one of the most funniest characters. But I think the thing is, though, it's like Sam is very hysterical though. Like Sam, was hysterical. Even when she was in Victorious, when she played Pawnee, which was Jeanette McCurdy, and I think that was hilarious though. So, but for the most part, yeah, she does make funny pickup lines though, which was hilarious. She does fit the role. So, this is so for the most part, this is mostly a big thank you. My flip toast keeps appearing on the screen, but this is mostly a big thank you to the cast and Dan Warp and the former producers of Drake and Josh and current producers of Victorious who did make iCarly. This is a big thank you for making the show and making the cast as they were today, because this show was a big success for iGoodbye. This is one of the best times I ever saw a series finale when it premiered. I mean, aside from Kenan and Kel, I think, and think Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah, those shows. I mean, I'm excited to see a series finale and I see a successful one. Too many shows are getting canceled. I think TV is dead practically because shows are getting canceled and they're making like completely ridiculous shows. iCarly, I thought I wouldn't like it at first because I didn't think they're gonna conclude the series of Drake and Josh. I think it took over Drake and Josh. I didn't like it at first. And what tell you, this was I wish I told you this earlier, but this was back when I was 17 years old. When I was 17 years old, I was mad Drake and Josh was on the verge of getting canceled because Miranda Cosgrove, who was on Drake and Josh, is starting her own show, iCarly. And then I was like, alright, I'm not gonna like the show, but I'll watch it anyway. And then I ended up starting liking it for some reason. This was when I was in high school. I was a sophomore in high school. And then I watch it like whenever I have a chance. And then this is like, I still remember the first season like it was yesterday. And it's funny how time flies now, because it was back in 2007. So, yep, that's when I remember watching iCarly. And then back in like '08, I still watched it. I did the second season, I think, had a good pickup though, with Spencer being addicted to a video game, and what else? Sam having to work at a restaurant. It just had some good pickups, some good changes, and I like how they worked with it. And then third season, well, mostly second season. I did see the second season was a big pickup, and I just started liking it from there. So basically, I was gonna say I was hoping Drake and Josh they have a Megan Parker spinoff, but they just started from scratch with iCarly and with Spencer. I think Spencer was a really funny guy playing his guardian, and it's funny because my brother, when I moved in with him back in that same year, he was my guardian, so I thought it was a weird coincidence. So I wish we started a web show though, which is kind of funny there. So I'm gonna say it from there. So thank you, iCarly fans. Thank you, Dan Warp, iCarly cast. Thank you, Dan Warp. Thank you, iCarly fans, for watching the show, and thank you for all the viewers who've been watching the show, making the ratings as high as they are today, which will mark the best. They're gonna make so many reruns. I don't know how many networks, but oh my gosh, it is gonna hit the charts. So I'm really excited about that. So basically, that's what I'm gonna say to my video. Thank you all for watching it, or I don't know how many people will watch, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the one of the best making history on Nickelodeon. I'm glad to be able to witness it. So I'm gonna leave it at that and catch you guys later. Sorry if I kind of like rambled on or mumbled a little bit, but mostly rambled. That's it. Peace out.